Hi guys, we're going to walk through the virtual lab really quickly, and I want to troubleshoot some of the problems that we were having on getting full credit. So first, make sure you're clicking the link or you're going through the Google Waffle and you're getting into Pearson Realize, and make sure you're doing it through the assignment that's assigned to you, not just searching for it. Okay, that way you're able to save your progress and get to what you need to get to. Okay, so you go ahead and click on this link and it will take you to the lab. Okay, so we're going to open the lab up together and you will get this screen. So what I want to do is I want to go over just some of the biggest things we're missing points on, because I really do believe that a lot of us have a good handle on these virtual labs based off last week. So again, we're going to read a scenario and you're going to take notes in your lab notebook. So each section has a lab notebook. We have scenario, investigate, analyze, 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 include, extend, and there's going to be 2 extends. Okay, so here is what we're going to be missing a lot of points on. So you read the scenario, you take a few notes on that, it will give you credit for that completion. We click on next, and then under investigate, this is going to be really important, this last section here. You can use the instruments in this laboratory to measure the energy of different food samples. Select each instrument and food sample in order to learn more about them. So we're going to select the calorimeter. Okay, we're going to select the electronic balance, and then we're going to get some food information here. Okay, so notice that now we're talking about the granola bar. If I go to my lab notebook, I can make observations about the granola bar. Okay, so for example, in the granola bar section, I might write something like 30% fat. Okay, fat. And then 67% carb. Okay, again, this is just based off that little information, and 3% protein. Okay, 3% protein. We're going to do that for the granola bar, the pretzel, the popcorn, and the peanut. And then here, we're going to predict which food sample you think will have the most stored energy. Okay, so we're going to be using all of the energy up. I would refer back to which type of macro molecule, fat, carb, or protein contains the most calories or most energy per gram. You can look that value up if you need to. All right, so make sure we're clicking these as well. So each little screen might have 2, 3, or 4 dots. We're always using that next button, and it's really important that we read these and we don't just click, 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 click. Because we get to select each label to learn more about it, we need to do that in order to get that full credit. So we have an outer chamber, which is going to be thermally insulated. That's going to keep all the heat that's generated. It's going to keep that inside. The thermometer, the lid, the stirrer, the electric igniter, the sample container, the sample dish, and the water bath. So we need to make sure we're clicking through all of that information. And not just clicking through, but reading it. And then we get to our analyze, okay, section where you read the procedure. Okay, select one of the sample dishes from the sample tray and drag it onto the electric balance. So I take one of the samples, drag it to the electric balance to measure the initial mass of the food sample. Record this in your lab notebook. So it's seeing 1 gram right there. So I go to lab notebook, okay, and I go to my initial mass of food sample, which would be 1 gram. And then I want to go through the initial temperature, final temperature, and then it's going to pop out the differences there. Okay, perfect. So I really want to make sure that you are going through this, you are reading the procedure. I don't want to do this whole thing for you. Again, analyze the data in your lab notebook to determine if the stored energy is different for each food sample. I want to click through a couple things. I want to make sure that you're answering all the conclusion questions under conclude, as well as the extend. Okay, so this is where a lot of us are missing points. We're doing this first extend, which is great, but we have to do this second extend here. Okay, so we're gonna, it might be sloppy, it might be a little messy, but that is okay. So you can draw whatever you need to draw, okay, and that's gonna give you your image, and then you click the capture button. It's gonna screenshot that, and it puts it into your lab notebook. And that is how you get full credit. You click save and then submit. So I hope this video tutorial finds you guys well and this is helpful. Again, I'm going to go back and hand grade these assignments for accuracy. What the Realize platform will do is give you a grade based off if you did it all or not. So if you need to, you can go back. You can click through those things you need to click through. That way you make sure you get full credit. All right, good luck.